Till now, we have discussed the aggregate functions, which include sum, count, average, min, max functions. These functions are mostly used along with the group by clause. Group by clause is used to group the results by one or more columns. It is very important clause. I want to pay attention as this will be used as many times in your professional career. So, to use group by, this is our syntax. We write select, give the column name. We can use the aggregate function also from the table name and then write group by a particular column name. So, what this means is, for example, if you want to find out the total number of customers who are living in a particular city or in a particular state, you will then be grouping the customers by their city name or the state. So if you are grouping them by city, you will write group by city. And if you are grouping them by state, so you will write that respective column name. Now, column with respective aggregate function. So let us see some examples. So in the first example, suppose you want to find out how many customers live in which region of the country. So to do that, we will select the region and the count of customer ID. And this will we do from the table customer. And we will group this customer by this column region. So if you can imagine, this will group the regions and we'll get the name of the regions, and alongside that, we will get us the count of the customer ID in that region. So let us go and write this query. So here, as you can see, in our customer table, we are having these columns. So the last column is the region column in which we have different regions. Okay. So let us find out the number of customers in each region using this group by clause. So first, we will write select region. This will give us the region names, and then we will write the count of customers ID. This will give us the number of customer. So I will give it an alias of customer count from customer table, and I will group it by the region column. Okay. So select this command and run it. It ran successfully and we have the result. We are having 4 regions. Okay. We have 134 customers in South region and 255 customers in West region. So this was using group by along with the count aggregate function. Now let us look at how to use group by along with the sum aggregate function. Now suppose we want to find out the quantity of each product sold from the sales table. So how do we do that? So to find out, we will select product ID and then we will use the aggregate function of sum, which is summing the quantity of that particular product ID from the sales table, and we have grouped it by the product ID and ordered it in the descending order. Now here one thing to notice that when I am ordering, it is in descending order. So I am using the alias. Once alias is defined, it can be used further in the query wherever you want. So now let us write this query to find out quantity of each product sold. So here as you can see, we are having select product ID and then we are using our sum aggregate function over the quantity column, and we have provided the alias quantity sold from sales table, and we have grouped it by product ID, which is going to be returned in a descending order. So select this query and run it. So as you can see, it ran successfully and we have retrieved our dataset in descending order. So the maximum sold product is at the top. So this is its product ID and the maximum product quantity is 75 times. Next, the product was sold 70 times and so on. In the next example, let us see how to use all the aggregate functions that we have learnt before in one single query and along with the group by clause. Suppose we are creating a dashboard and trying to find out the top 5 customers who has spent most at our store and get an idea of what is their profile, how much they have spent, what is the average spend, what is the minimum sales value and what is the maximum sales value. Okay, so to do this, we will write select customer ID, minimum sales value and then write the max sales value. So from this, we'll find out the average sales value and the sum, that is the total sales value, from the sales table, and we will group it by customer ID and we will retrieve in a descending order and only top 5 rows only. So let us go and run this query. So here as you can see, we are having select customer ID and then the minimum of the sales as min sales, then we will find the max sales as maximum sales, the average sales as average sales, then we will sum all the sales as the total sales from sales table, and then we'll group it by the customer ID and then we will order by total sales in descending order with a limit of 5 because we want the top 5 spenders only. So now select this query and run it. You can see when I run this query, I get the top 5 spenders. The topper is the one who has spent 25,043 units. Average spend of this customer is 16,069 and minimum spend was 3.4 and maximum was 22.638. So you can present this dashboard of the highest spenders of your store. One thing you should note here is the columns that we are specifying while selecting, this should be unique with the column mentioned in the group by clause. What I mean by this is, for example, when you're selecting the count of customers with the region, if I put the region, age and group by region, it could not have been grouped together since there are several types of ages of customers within same region. So let us try and run this query and see the error. So let us run this query where I have written select region and age and we have provided the count function on customer ID as customer count from customer and group it by region. So let us see what this SQL query gave us the error. It is saying that column customer or age must appear in group by clause or be used in aggregate function. So what this means that is either you can use this age as an aggregate function, so you can find the average age or the minimum or maximum age. So you cannot use it as it is, since it is not unique in one particular region. So if you want to find out average age, probably we should have an aggregate function. So we should write average age also over here. So we'll just simply write average and we'll put it in the brackets. So now select this query and run it. Okay, sorry, as age. So as you can see, our query ran successfully. And now if I just expand this column, so here as you can see, the average age in South region is 45.76, or you can overall say 45, whereas in all other region it is nearly 44. So remember to use aggregate function along with group by. Another important thing to note that we have used only one column while specifying group clause. You can also specify multiple columns. So if I specify 2 different columns, it will create all the possible combinations of values in both the columns, and it will also give us a table of all the possible combinations. So let us add this region and let us add the state also, and we will group it by region and state. So now select this query and run it. So as you can see, the maximum customer count is in the East region, which is 87, and the next is in the Texas state and in the Central region. So it is creating groups of all the possible combinations of regions and state. So, in the next lecture, we will discuss the having keyword.